Hey, it's Saturday. Today is Saturday, February 27th, week 8 of 2021. We have had a great week. I hope you have too. As usual, the week started on Sunday, and we had a nice, relaxing Sunday. Got to do some editing and just hanging out with the boys and Jill and just resting. On Sunday, I also found out some sad news that last month, Michael Apted passed away. He's the director of the Up series, a documentary that I've talked about some on these videos here. He just had an amazing gift for interviewing people, and he interviewed this group of 7-year-olds and interviewed them every 7 years up until they were 63. So now I'm sure they're going to pick someone else to interview them all when they turn 70. Thinking about that just really got me wondering about the time that I'm using to interview my children. There's something priceless about having things to look back on and remember. I've been working on going through a bunch of old videotapes, trying to find the best way to digitize those. As I watch them, I see little bits of history in there, our own family history. I just realized that we're all in a transformation in our lives from who we were to where we're headed. We all have hopes and dreams of where we want to be going and what we want to be doing. It's very valuable to just stop and rest and look at things and remember where we were, where the world was around us. After looking at the reactions of people to Michael Apted's Up series, I realized that it is very common for people to enjoy the exploration of who we are as human beings, from children all the way up to adults. And so I'm encouraged in this process to keep being the guy with the camera, collecting moments. Most of those moments will seem somewhat mundane in the short run. Just this past week, I shared a video from 22 years ago at Christmas time with all the people that were in that video. There's nothing special going on. I mean, yes, it was Christmas Day and all that, but we were all just laughing and talking and just being our normal selves. But those people we were 22 years ago are not the same people today. It helps us to see that the day-to-day moments that we seem to kind of look at as just life, basic things, that the retrospect is far more than basic. So I'm going to keep doing this. And it doesn't matter to me if it seems like basic things in day-to-day life, because when we go back years from now, it's going to be far more interesting than it is even in this moment. On Monday, Jill and I were talking about that she wants to branch out and do some more things with helping businesses with their planning and administrative and logistical things. So she's going to be helping a friend of ours who is moving his office. He owns a cabinet business and does a bunch of work for people with all the really fancy, beautiful kitchens and things like that. And he's moving his office from one location to another, and he's asked Jill for help in that process. So he's going to hire her to do some of that work. I'm just really excited for her because this is something that she doesn't realize how good she is at it. Not a lot of people have the ability to do the types of work that she's able to do. On Tuesday, my friend Bob and Bob lives up in Minnesota and I'm down here in Missouri, hundreds of miles between us. We, for the first time, got on a video chat on Facebook. As we're sitting there talking, realizing it's not too different from being in the same room together, we kind of just wondered, why haven't we done this before? I think we'll probably be doing that a whole lot more in the future. But it's just kind of weird that I guess this is one of the benefits of having gone through a lot of this COVID stuff. It's nice. It's fun. We had a good time chatting. like I said, I've been watching a lot of the videos that I'm working on, trying to get them digitized. I think I'm going to do a video on the process I've gone through of digitizing video, because I found ways that don't work very well. I think I'm pretty close to finding ways that work pretty well. I want to get the best possible quality out of these videos, and that's not always easy. I think it might be helpful for some people out there if I made a video explaining at least what I've figured out in the process. On Friday, we had some friends visiting from out of town, so I took that day off of work and we just had a great time sitting around talking with them. They have little kids now. It gave me a feeling of kind of what it's going to be like one day when we're grandparents. Hopefully we'll be grandparents one day. No rush, but just hanging out with their little ones, and it was just really neat. I hadn't held a baby and had it fall asleep on my shoulder in a long, long time. On Friday also, Brian finally got his PS5. That has been a saga. PS5 has been a hot item that's been hard to get from way before Christmas time. Finally was in stock at Best Buy here in town, and we were able to finally pick it up. He's super excited. I think I got a little bit of video of when he got that. He sent me a picture of it on his way home saying, "The bag is secure." I think that's what he said. Something like that. Ben and I have been getting him warmed up for baseball season. He's been asking me just about every day if we can go out and play catch in the backyard. What I didn't realize is that my throwing arm is really out of shape, so I'm a little sore, but it's helping me and it's helping him, so we're having a good time. Also on Friday, my friend Cody came over. He is also good friends with the friends of ours that are visiting from out of town. And we just had a good time laughing and sitting out by the fire and just enjoying each other's company. That brings us up to today, Saturday. Ben and I are planning today to go out, do some shopping. He needs a new baseball bat. I want to get at least one or two, probably used ones for him, but they need to be the right size and weight and all that now that he's going into high school. Also this evening, we're going to be going to an arcade in town called 1984, and all it is old arcade games. So that ought to be fun. Well, that wraps up week 8 of 2021. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.